deadly crash overnight that left 2 local men dead.
A driver and passenger, both in the 20s, were killed when their car lost control and slammed into both a utility pole and a traffic light pole before crashing into someone's front yard.
The Pinpoint News Tracker shows you where it happened at the intersection of Robenson Street and President Avenue in Fall River. Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly joins us live now with reaction from the loved ones with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom.
Susan, it's been a tough day here in Fall River after a terrible car crash overnight right here killed 2 young men who were out on the birthday of one of the 2 guys. Talk to me about emotions ran high today here in Fall River.
2 minutes away.
He was 2 minutes away from his house when this happened?
Yes, he's right down the street.
It was just after 2 o'clock this morning here at the corner of Robenson Street and President Avenue. Eyewitnesses say a car heading south on Robenson lost control and knocked down a telephone pole and a second pole holding up traffic lights before almost hitting a house.
I heard skid marks going on, probably 5 seconds or so, then I heard a crash.
When the police arrived, both the driver of the car, 25-year-old Dominic Shaw of Freetown, and the only passenger, 27-year-old Kevin Amaral of Fall River, were pronounced dead at the scene.
He was coming to pick me up from work, but he never showed up, so he must have was going home to call me and then was going to come back to pick me up, and he never showed up. That's why I knew something happened.
Dominic Shaw was friends with Dee Bettencourt's late son, who was shot and killed in Providence 5 years ago.
They're not invincible, and nowadays I think these kids think that nothing's going to happen to them, and they just, don't worry, Mom. Don't worry, Mom. I'm going to be okay. Until you get the phone call.
The police are still investigating, but already they're saying the driver was speeding. New at 6, a friend of the driver's weighs in with advice. Live in Fall River with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.